Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging into, well, the really buzzing world of television and pop culture. Specifically, we're looking at what's lighting up online conversations around the Emmy Awards 2025. We've done the heavy lifting, sifting through the big trending Google searches. This gives us a pretty unique window, doesn't it? It's not just critics, it's what you and, well, millions of others are actually curious about. Things like who's going to win, what new shows are making waves, and which stars are really grabbing the spotlight.
It's a really powerful lens, isn't it? Because unlike social media sometimes, which, can be a bit of an echo chamber, Google searches often show that raw, unprompted curiosity. When we see a spike in a specific term, it's not just like ongoing interest. It's often a sudden, really widespread impulse to find out more. That signals a real moment of cultural impact. So our mission today is basically to connect these digital dots, help you understand the awards, the shows, the personalities driving all this buzz, so you walk away feeling, properly informed.
Okay, let's unpack this then. We're going beyond just the surface level stuff. We're looking at everything from like the practical details, how to actually watch the show, to the deeper dives into specific actors and these groundbreaking series. You'll get the full picture of what's really dominating the TV conversation right now and, crucially, why it all matters. Right, let's kick off with the main event, the Primetime Emmy Awards 2025. The sheer volume of searches just around Emmys 2025 is, well, it's incredible. People are clearly very invested.
Yeah, what's really striking is the dual nature of that interest. On one hand, people are like hungry to know who's getting recognized, not just the winners, but the nominees too. We see these huge spikes for Emmy nominations 2025 and Emmy nominees 2025 list. It suggests that just being acknowledged is almost as significant to viewers as, the final win.
Absolutely. And then when the night actually arrives, everyone wants the official results, like immediately. Terms like Emmy Winners 2025, Emmys 2025 winners list, and who won Emmys 2025 just shoot up. It kind of reflects a shift, doesn't it? The award isn't just industry validation anymore. It's almost like a public endorsement that viewers want to instantly check and, well, celebrate or debate.
Exactly. This immediate need for both the recognition part, the nominations, and the outcome part, the winners, it highlights how award season has really changed. It's not just one night anymore. It's this months-long conversation. The nominations themselves are kind of a victory lap, and the winners are, well, the final word. But the real insight from all these searches, I think, is just the sheer variety of ways people look for this info. It's not just one search term, it's dozens. That points to a really widespread, almost obsessive drive for the latest information.
And it's not just about who wins, right? It's also how you can actually join in. The practical questions are just as big. When are the Emmys 2025? What time do the Emmys start tonight? What channel are the Emmys on? People really want to make sure they don't miss it. They want it marked on the calendar.
This really puts a spotlight on the consumer-driven aspect of media today. Access is everything. We're seeing these massive spikes in searches like where to watch the Emmys, how to watch Emmys 2025, and Emmys live stream. It's not just passive viewing. It's about active participation, making sure you're there for the moments as they happen. And the searches for Watch CBS or Emmys 2025 channel are interesting too. They show that even though streaming is huge, traditional broadcast still holds a pretty significant place for these big live events.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, the MC for the night is always a massive talking point. Emmy host 2025 and who is hosting the Emmys 2025. Those consistently rank high. It's more than just a figurehead reading prompts, isn't it?
Oh, it truly is. The host really sets the whole atmosphere for the evening. They're the comedy, sometimes the emotional anchor, and often they become the voice of the industry for those few hours. So the public's interest in the host reflects, I think, a deeper understanding that their performance can genuinely make or break the show. It influences the whole cultural conversation around the awards almost as much as the winners do. It's about finding that perfect mix of humor and seriousness to guide everyone through the night.
And beyond the specifics of the actual broadcast, there's also this broader, almost educational curiosity popping up. We see searches like, what are the Emmys for? And interest in specific categories like Best Actress Emmy 2025. What does that tell us?
Well, that underlying curiosity, even for something as established as the Emmys, it suggests maybe a new generation of viewers getting engaged. They want to understand the purpose behind it all, the history, the specific craft that gets recognized. It's not just watching. It's about learning and connecting with the deeper meaning of these awards. It probably reflects a more informed, more discerning audience these days.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. Beyond the logistics of the award show itself, specific TV series are just absolutely dominating the trending searches. These are the shows everyone is actually talking about, the ones generating real buzz, long before and long after the ceremony.
Yeah, this is where we really see that ripple effect of great storytelling. These shows aren't just getting good reviews. They've somehow managed to capture the collective imagination. They become genuine cultural touch points, driving conversation way beyond just their broadcast dates.
First one up, Severance. Even though it's been out for a bit, searches like Severance Emmys and Severance Emmy Wins show it's still a huge talking point. What is it about Severance that gives it such staying power?
I think Severance's lasting popularity and all the Emmy buzz around it really speaks to the power of a truly enigmatic story. Its whole premise, that unsettling world, it doesn't just entertain, it invites people to theorize, to rewatch, to discuss it online endlessly. Viewers aren't just passive consumers, they're actively trying to figure it out. That makes it a constant presence in the awards chat because people just can't stop thinking or, frankly, talking about it.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate water cooler show, but for the internet age.
Right. Okay, next we have The Studio. This show's getting a lot of attention. Searches like The Studio TV Show and The Studio Show are popping up. And there seems to be a pretty clear reason for the early hype, right?
Indeed. That specific search, the studio Seth Rogen, tells you a lot about today's media world. It highlights the power of, let's call it, creator-driven anticipation. Knowing it's from Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg isn't just trivia, it's a strong signal to the audience. Their track record, their specific brand of comedy, it creates this built-in audience that's eager to see what they do next. It really proves that sometimes the names behind the camera can generate almost as much buzz as the stars in front.
Okay, then there's The Pitt. This one is trending with the Pitt TV show, the Pitt streaming, and significantly also the Pitt Emmys and the Pitt Emmy Wins. This one sounds like a serious contender.
The Pitt is a really interesting case. It seems to have hit that sweet spot. It's got critical acclaim, but also strong audience engagement. And that's probably fueled quite a bit by being easily available on streaming. The fact that people are searching for both how to stream it and its award chances at the same time, that suggests a series that's built a dedicated fan base really quickly. For a lot of viewers, its success isn't just about reviews, it's about how many people are watching it and talking about it, which in turn drives its Emmy momentum.
And finally, a definite breakout hit, Adolescence. The searches include Adolescence TV series, Adolescence Netflix, and crucially, Adolescence Emmys. This one seems to have really tapped into something.
Yeah, Adolescence seems to have resonated very deeply, maybe particularly with younger audiences. It taps into those relatable coming-of-age themes, apparently with real authenticity, its prominence on Netflix, plus the strong Emmy buzz. It suggests it's not just a critic's favorite, but a show that's made a genuine emotional connection. It sort of highlights this hunger for stories that actually reflect the complexities of growing up today. That makes its award recognition feel, well, earned and organic to the people watching it.
Now let's talk about the talent, the actors making headlines. Certain actors are just everywhere in the trending searches, and it's not always just about their performances, is it? It's broader than that.
If we connect this back to the bigger picture, yeah, it really shows how intertwined public interest has become. It's about both their professional work, their achievements, and also their personal stories or identities. There's this sort of holistic curiosity now where the performance makes you interested in the actual person.
Okay, starting with Stephen Graham. He's trending, obviously, just his name, Stephen Graham, but also directly linked to that show we just mentioned, Stephen Graham, Adolescence. But it goes deeper. People are also searching things like Stephen Graham race and Stephen Graham mixed race. What do you think is driving that specific curiosity?
Well, I think it illustrates this growing trend where an actor's role in a really popular, acclaimed show can amplify curiosity about their background. The specific interest in Stephen Graham's race coming off Adolescence might suggest audiences are increasingly connecting on-screen representation with the actors' real lives and identities. It sort of pushes the conversation beyond just the performance into a broader social context, maybe reflecting a more informed viewer who's actively trying to understand the people behind the characters they watch.
Yeah, that makes sense. Here's another fascinating one, Owen Cooper. He's definitely a breakout star, especially from Adolescence. Searches include Owen Cooper, actor, Owen Cooper, Adolescence, obviously. But then you see these intriguing ones like youngest Emmy winner, Owen Cooper age, and how old is Owen Cooper?
Right, the youngest Emmy winner search connected to his name. That implies his performance made a huge impact, and maybe potential major recognition for his role in Adolescence. It signals, fresh talent really capturing the industries and the public's attention. It sparks curiosity about who he is, where he came from, this interest in his age, his connection to the show, especially on a platform like Netflix. It all suggests a really rapid rise for a new talent. It embodies that excitement of discovering someone who could be a future star.
And beyond just those two, other big names are constantly popping up. We're seeing Seth Rogen, naturally, linked to the studio, and screen legends like Gene Smart, Noah Wyle with Noah Wyle Emmy, searches Jake Gyllenhaal, Philip Barantini, Cristin Milioti. We even see things like Jason Segel, fiancé, popping up, and searches for upcoming shows like The Penguin. It shows just how wide the interest spreads around current pop culture figures and what's coming next.
And just to show how far the Emmy buzz can actually reach, even older shows like Matlock are being searched in connection with the awards. It really underscores the lasting cultural impact of certain names and projects. It proves that history can often play a role in today's conversations about awards, maybe as viewers draw parallels or just remember past great performances. It shows that cross-generational appeal and how TV history influences current discussions.
So putting it all together, what does this all mean? Our deep dive into these Emmy Awards 2025 trending searches, it really reveals this vibrant, dynamic ecosystem of viewer curiosity. From the nitty-gritty details of the ceremony itself, like who won, when it's on, where to watch, all the way to the captivating stories in shows like Severance, The Studio, The Pitt, and Adolescence, and then the compelling personalities of stars like Stephen Graham and Owen Cooper. It's just clear that television continues to have this powerful grip on our collective imagination.
Yeah, this whole overview, it really gives you a shortcut to understanding the pulse of pop culture right now. It shows us that the audience, you, aren't just interested in who takes home the trophy. You're interested in why. Why certain stories, why specific performances, why even the individuals behind them resonate so deeply and capture so much attention.
This whole deep dive really just underlines how much incredible television is being made right now, and how much viewers genuinely care about recognizing excellence in the craft. It's actually a fantastic time to be a TV fan, isn't it? So many compelling stories out there.
And this brings up an important question for you, our listener. Knowing how the public is searching, what's driving all this curiosity? What hidden gem out there do you think is truly Emmy-worthy? Maybe one that hasn't quite hit the trending searches yet. Keep watching, keep searching, and keep diving deep.